everyone, this is a yoga workout session. So start by sitting in the middle of your mat. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, bring your head to one side and gently push it down with your palm. So we are stretching our neck. And stretch out the opposite arm away from your body. Now let's breathe in and out and switch sides. You should feel a nice tension in your neck. This is just a gentle stretch. Now let's release. Take a few breaths here. Come down on your heels, stretch out your arms, make sure your knees are about hip distance apart, and try and move your forehead to the floor. Let's move on to our cat-cow position. So as you breathe in, bend your back, and as you breathe out, push it out. So just follow your breath, and you should feel a nice stretch in your upper back. Try not to overbend your lower back. Let's continue following our breath. So as you breathe in, you stretch out your opposite leg and arm, and as you breathe out, you bring your knee and your elbow together. So do it according to your breath. Now let's switch sides. This is a nice exercise to wake up your body. From here we're going to transition into a puppy pose. Bring your chest down and stretch out your arms. Try and touch the floor with your chest. This is a very nice stretch for your upper back. Now let's move to the front into our baby cobra. So as you breathe in, push down on your palms, and as you breathe out, come down. Again, try not to overbend your lower back. This should be stretching your upper back. You can push down with your fingers or with your palms. Now let's switch to Sphinx. Push down on your forearms and stretch your upper back again. And now engage your core and push yourself all the way up into a downward dog. Walk out your heels, take a few moments here. And now come forward and tap the knees and push back up into the downward dog. And come back, tap the knees, downward dog. Let's do this a few more times. Now let's come down to plank and do a wave motion to the downward dog. Come down, hold your plank for a second, and come back up. Now let's go into chaturanga, upward facing dog, and then downward facing dog. From here, Let's reach out your right leg onto the sky. And then tap your knee onto your arm as you breathe out. And come back up as you breathe in. Let's repeat this. Tap. Come back up. Try and keep your hips square as much as possible. Now let's turn it sideways. Bend your knee. Now start rotating the knee all the way around. So now step your right foot to the front of your mat. Inhale, lunge. And then as you exhale, push to the back and straighten out your leg. Now inhale, lunge. And exhale, push back. Now let's come down onto the knee. And inhale and exhale and come down, stretch towards your knee. Come forward and heel toe your right foot to the edge of your mat. You can keep the back knee on the ground or lift it up if you want a little bit of a challenge. So let's add some movement into this posture. Now, as you inhale, come up, and as you exhale, try and move your head to the ground. Now move your arm all the way around and come forward. Breathe in and out. Bend your knee and bring your arm all the way around. Stretch out your glute here. Push your foot outward, away from your arm. This is a really nice stretch for your quads. Let's release and stay here in this pose. Let's come back into the downward facing dog. Take a few rounds here again. Chaturanga, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. You're doing really well. Now left leg reaches up, three-legged dog. And let's repeat what we've done on the other side. So tap the knee to your elbow as you breathe out. Three-legged dog. Let's start rotations with the knee outward. Let's lunge to the front with our left knee now. Make sure your knee is square. Let's lunge backwards and forwards. So forward as you breathe in and backward as you breathe out. Just a nice stretch for your legs and your back. Let's continue the stretch. So go down on your right knee now, and the left knee is at the front. And just stretch with your chest. Forward and backward. Just a few rotations here. Let's heel toe our left leg now. Stretch our knee to the side. And let's come forward. Bring your back knee up. And again, a few rotations up and down. Follow your breath. Feel free to touch the floor with your forehead and maybe with your chest if you can. Let's bring our left arm back now. Put your back leg on the mat. A few rotations back and forth. Now let's take our back leg here. A nice stretch for your quads. If you can bring your elbow all the way around. Release your foot. Stand up on both of your feet for a few moments. A good test for your strength. And move back into the downward facing dog. Let's repeat the waves. So breathe in, come forward into plank. Breathe out, back into the downward facing dog. Come all the way down through chaturanga, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Let's tiptoe our way to the front. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, come down. Let's do this a few times. A big reach of both arms. Inhale. Bend your elbows and dive forward, forward fold. Lift up your hands. Bend both knees and extend your left leg all the way. Place your foot and step to the back of your mat. Not too far away. Now bring your left hand over your right foot and right hand behind your back. This is an upside down triangle. Try and keep your back straight, parallel to the floor. Now release the twist, come back to the center and do a forward fold. Again, let's breathe in and out. Let's lift your left leg. Try and lift yourself up into the warrior 3 pose. Feel free to bend your knee a little bit. Now with control, bring your back leg all the way to the front with your knee bent. Now place the heel of your left foot in the front. This is our standing lotus pose. Try and grab your toes with your left hand. Control your balance. Now let's come down to a forward fold. Bring your opposite arm to the floor for more control. Feel free to keep your left leg's knee bent. but if you can, keep it straight. And try and go deeper into the forward fold with every breath. Let's come back up with control. Bring your arms up. Now sit down with your leg there. Bring your right arm all the way around your front knee and try and join both of your hands together. Bring your head down. Release the body. Now let's come back up on your right foot. Forward fold. And then release your foot and come all the way up. Reach up and exhale, forward fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, step back into plank. Chaturanga, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Well done. This was very difficult. You're doing so great. Bend your knees and hop to the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Let's do this again. Inhale and exhale. Reach up your arms on your next breath, and let's repeat this on the other side. Inhale halfway. Exhale, a right leg extended. Stand halfway into your mat. Now left arm reaches up and your right arm is moving outside of your left leg. Feel free to bring your left arm all the way up. Try and keep your eyes on the palm of your left hand. Very good. Let's release now. Drop it down into the pyramid pose. Lift, inhale. Let's do a wave motion. Lift your leg back up. Bring your hands to the center. Slowly lift your body. Try not to touch the floor with your right leg. Bring your knee up and then grab the ankle. Bend your knee. Bring your right hand behind. Reach for your toes. Left hand in front of you. And exhale, lower all the way down into the forward fold. Straighten your left leg if you can, but if not, keep your knee bent. If you can't reach your toes, then release both of your hands to the front. Now let's slowly transition to the sitting position on your mat. Very slowly, good. From here, reach your left arm forward and bring it all the way around your left leg. And then fold forward. Relax your neck. Slowly come up, release your arms, and with control stand back up, your knee bent. Let's release a leg. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, Bring arms down and do a chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. Bend your knees and hop to the front into the seated position. Reach both hands up and exhale, slowly come forward. Inhale back up, exhale down. Try and keep your back straight and your feet straight as well. Your toes pointing up. You can keep your knees slightly bent, as long as you keep your back straight. That's the key into the forward fold. If you can't reach your feet, keep your hands on your legs slightly higher. Make sure your hamstrings are relaxed. This will enable you to stretch further. Let's slowly come up, reach both of your arms up, and then slowly make your way down. Bend your knees and let's do a happy baby pose. So knees in your armpits, or close there. Let's just stretch your lower back really nicely. Do a slow rolling motion sideways. Now on to our final stretch of the day. Bring your left leg and your knee around and stretch into the opposite side. Try and keep your shoulder on the floor and your knee on the floor as well, but if you can't reach the floor, it's okay, as long as your shoulder is still on the floor. So let's switch sides now. Push down onto your knee with the opposite hand to move your stretch a little bit further. Make sure your back is straight and you're not over bending your lower back. And finally, it's time for our Shavasana pose. So lie down on the floor, relax everything. Observe how your body is feeling after this workout. You've done so well today, so thank your body for everything. Take a few moments here with me. Deep inhale and long exhale. Control your breath and point your attention to each part of your body. See how it's feeling after this workout. Is there a tension? Is it relaxed? Try and relax it as much as possible. Feel free to stay here for as long as you need. And when you're ready, come back up. And let's take our final breath. Inhale and a long exhale. Thank you so much